like that. I like that idea. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Going, oh, excuse me. Going to this small stage to start off. I think that you know it's funny. It's funny that you say that. You think that Ant is going to be the long-term beneficiary of the set going on? Because I always feel like every time I watch Bbatts play, like the longer a set goes, the better he does. But I think I tend to agree, specifically for this matchup. But
yeah.
We look at the way Bbatts is starting off, and he's started off hot. You know, coming off that win against Landon, that a nice 3-0 victory, despite some little mishaps. Just Bbatts is not slowing down in the slightest here. Back air catches the jump out. We saw that a lot in the last set. Right near the end, he was catching Ant go for like the high double jump into Cloud. And so now Ant's gonna have to really change up the playstyle if he wants to get out of these quarters a bit more effectively. For now, he has dealt 24% and lost almost 2 stocks here, Sunrise.
Yeah, it's a very tough start indeed. And Bbatts just kind of swinging here, trying to find any way to open up another kill confirm. Oh. And almost finds it right there. Not even a kill confirm, just, yeah, oh, there it is. The raw kill. 1 minute and 20 seconds in, and Bbatts already up 2 stocks.
Yeah, and I mean, eventually it feels like Ant's gonna get the stock. You know, right now it's a pretty good spot to be able to get it. But doesn't even find the lead dash on in time. So now Bbatts has still more gas in the tank to keep going here. Finally catches an untrue combo with the jump out, but this is I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but this is just not gonna be Ant's game unless Ant just goes absolutely bonkers right now.
Yeah, it's a little grim for sure. We've seen a lot of times in this tournament where Ant has just found like borderline random healing kills from people with back air, and I think that is going to be a saving grace right now. Is that the back air is probably a little bit stronger than the back air. However, as we've seen so many times, is Bbatts always finds the edge guard eventually. I think it's gonna be the scary thing about at least having this individual team go on for so long now that you are on your last legs.
Yeah, gets a little pop up into the fair. Still has a chance of coming back to this game. Bbatts makes 1 or 2 more mistakes. Alright, that time a little too big of a hitbox there. The line is not gonna work out. Barely though, getting out of that situation. Back throw. Almost gets the zap kill up air. Okay, we're still looking okay for Ant. We've seen how Bbatts can find kills like this at any point, but yeah, there it is.
Yeah. At any point you say, well, the back air is always online, always looking for its next target, and right now it's going to be Ant.
Yup. Alright, and yeah, Ant looks good here. But sorry, Bbatts looks good here, but I think that Ant was coming alive a lot more. I mean, that's sort of what I feel like happens a lot when you come in from winner's bracket and your opponent comes in from losers. Like, it's been a while since Ant played. It's been like 45 minutes.
Right.
You know, there's been a lot of sets, and probably was still practicing. Probably was still keeping his hands warm. But it's different than playing a bracket. So near the end,
Exactly.
I sort of saw Ant coming alive, getting some sort of stuff happening. But like, let's see how this next game goes before counting anything out. Already, I'm already liking how Ant's playing this game. Just a lot of double jump cancel back into and then F tilts and a lot of things like that. It's been really good so far for it.
Yeah, that's one thing that's really nice about Absa's zoning is that I would argue it has significantly more flexibility than Fleet zoning. Being able to just kind of hang out in the air and put the cloud still basically anywhere you want on screen. However, Fleet swinging with reckless abandon right there, and it is fully paying off. Bbatts is at death percent here. We'll have to be a little bit careful, but gonna take salvaging and finding the first blood in this game.
Oh, not fair. Gets the job done here. And okay, I mean, we're just gonna see a lot. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of like trading back and forth in stocks at this point. You know, it's very much a gamble to get your opener in this matchup. Like, there's nothing that really feels like it's guaranteed. So you're sort of guessing and swinging a lot, especially online, where you don't quite have as much liberty to react to things. So
yeah,
I think that's going to result in a lot of trading, a lot of back and forth, and I mean, just exciting gameplay overall. Which I feel like some people will say, oh, you know, 2 air characters, it's like it's like a little boring, but I don't agree with that statement at all. You know, I feel like, especially in this matchup, they've been swinging non-stop since the moment we said go.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, great call out of the jump. And using that neutral air, lasting a long time. I think that's actually might have been able to get an up strong there if he had been aware of that it was going to hit. But a great catch with the nair. Bbatts still looking good in this game despite that early lead from Ant. Yeah, that's the thing that Bbatts has gone for a lot. He throws out a tornado and then immediately forward strongs or charges a forward strong, so you don't know if you can run up and parry, and that's just like, it's worked out really well. But that time Ant sniffed it out and was able to get a punish, and now has been capitalizing it for a ton of damage into the forward tilt, and just gets that stock super clean from Ant.
Yeah, we go in 1-1 here. And I'm feeling a little bit of deja vu from that game 1 where it was, you know, Bbatts did the first game, Ant did the second game. They kind of start trading games, but Ant ultimately snags the victory at the very end. Gonna be keeping an eye out on if that pattern continues as we go into game number 3. This was Bbatts' counterpick as well. Deciding, no, I still do like this counterpick quite a bit. It worked for me well enough in the first set.
Oh, I don't know. It feels like they're sort of taking turns, like beating each other up now.
Yeah, pretty much.
This time, Bbatts just like extend. I love when he extends the combo a little bit at the end by throwing out the side B and just getting a little bit extra on there. And okay, yeah, down air not doing much, but the full hold into the returning arrow doesn't really do anything, but it was very funny.
Yeah. We're having fun here. Good. Oh boy, beautiful arrow. Gonna find the hit, and Bbatts taking the first stock of this game. Question's gonna be, can Ant respond quickly here?
Yeah, it looks like he's responding pretty quickly. Isn't able to quite get the stock, but a bunch of damage. We're still just like a final hit away, and there's the Bbatts classic, you know, throws that tornado out, sets up the forward strong, and it manages to steal 37% before Ant can finally clean up that stock. Although, I mean, the way the momentum was looking at the beginning, it's definitely really nice that Ant was able to get out of here without too much damage. Oh, okay. Parry's right in the face, no punish, and that's what we see Ant a lot of times do, the double jump out of the corner to throw the cloud. Bbatts trying to read it out with those back airs, with those down airs, but this time Ant goes even higher. He's like, I can even go past this. Great up B to ledge. Gets out of that position with the wind chime. And okay, turns it around on Bbatts a little bit with some nice cloud pops. Oh, close.
Yeah, magic miss on the grab, but another example of what we were talking about earlier with the after quick attack just being so fast and so good at running into people that you can't really put the wind chime on her very safely.
Yeah. Okay. Not gonna be able to get the catch with that. once again, Bbatts able to just get back to ledge fairly safely, catches the back air. Final stock for Ant. But, I mean, very close to be able to get the one on Bbatts. See, it goes for the neutral air. It's like not quite as not quite as easy to catch the neutral air on Fleet as opposed to some of the other bigger characters, but still though does manage to find the tech chase into the strong. And we are just right back into this. Definitely a slobber knocker of a game. Every single time it feels like somebody has an advantage. The other player just knocks it right back out of them. And this time, Pro setting up here, getting a ton of damage once again. But I mean, now it's Bbatts' turn. Answers right back.
Exactly, yeah, finding all these like weak aerial hits. It hasn't been anything that can lead into a big combo quite yet.
Yep.
But I think we've both seen time and time again how just one right starter can make the game here, especially for Bbatts, but even for Ant.
Yeah, it's a very tit for tat situation.
I mean the nairs, but Bbatts has been DIing these nairs pretty well. Difficult to find follow-up.
No. Oh, could have potentially gotten the stock there if... Oh, okay, I guess you did. I guess sometimes you make a mistake. Oh, no.
Sometimes you make a mistake, and Bbatts gotta be hurting for that one. You're down in the game count, and you're functionally down in the set count. I mean, this is Bbatts on his tournament life right here. Gonna have to win the next 2 games in a row just to stay in bracket, let alone actually win the tournament.
Okay. Despite that, hot start in game 1, like I said, you can't really judge what's going to happen in a winner's side of Grands until after you pass the second game, and it looks like Ant is the one who's warmed up to it. And yeah, your prediction came through. The more the game goes on, the more Ant has benefited.
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you what it is specifically between these two players, but again, the adaptations have been phenomenal from Ant. And here we go, his first stock was absolutely brutal. Just that to confirm there, it's, tried and true for Absa, and Bbatts is gonna have to find an answer pretty quick.
Oh, he's not gonna find anything because he's dead! Once again, Bbatts is just way behind now. I mean, 76% on Ants, certainly within the range to kill, but you never want to be dying at those early percentages on Fleet as a character who thrives on survivability. Oh, okay. Alright, Bbatts. How did you make that work?
It doesn't kill though. Good DI from Ant, even surviving the Nair here, but doesn't have the double tip. I guess it would have been a close call even if he did. So, has Ant down a stock, but Bbatts has lost 2 stocks, so it's like, all things considered, I don't know, it's probably pretty happy right now.
I mean, wait, hold on a sec. We're not quite done yet. His Bbatts is still, he's hunting down Ant. His aggression is turned up to 11 now, and he slides off the platform and almost gets that reverse up B hit. Oh my gosh, that would have been a great way to even it up. But finally, Ant is going to find a couple little tickles onto Bbatts. Up strong, not going to connect. Still, Ant is getting a couple more hits. Bbatts in danger, but catches the down B air dodge out for Ant. Once again, just a back and forth scenario, but Ant is fine with trades. He's up a whole stock.
Absolutely, yeah, and up the whole stock, and not for nothing has Bbatts a pretty decent percent to find the kill. Like, yeah, okay, you are dead there. This is a little scary, but you just go for the up air while you have the iframes, and that is totally gonna kill a floaty like Fleet.
Well done indeed for Absa, taking it in 2 sets, not getting reset despite that early one, and yeah, I mean it's really nice work there for Ant, who just clutched up at the end. I mean, found those early stocks, and yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. Finding the early stocks, playing to your win conditions, and yeah, I mean just that's sometimes happens. It's a tragic way to end the tournament. But hey, you know, Ant's definitely going to